to Opaque, I've been able to help and work with over 25 different businesses through my time at Opaque, which is amazing for our community and amazing for my personal and professional development.
What makes Alvernia unique is the small, close-knit feeling that you get here, and I'm gonna miss my friends who are now like family to me.
I will remember the staff. They were supportive. They cared about you getting your degree. I called numerous times, came up here all the time, and there was never any sign of frustration. And they just saw me through the process.
With everything that I learned at Alvernia, and I mean, they have taught me how to grow into this flower right now, right? I was well prepared for this position.
I am very proud to have received the Franciscan Peace and Justice Award. I have loved everything that I've done, from alternative breaks to different retreats that they've offered. That office has truly become a small part of my heart while I've been here at Alvernia.
I am currently interning for Christopher Knoll at the Communications Department, and I can say that has been a wonderful experience. I have had a great time with real world learning, and I have done so many things that I would have never thought I would have done.
Through my academics, I've had several different internship and practicum opportunities. Alvernia also gave me the opportunity not only just to excel academically, but also through extracurriculars and give me that leadership experience.
I would say Alvernia is unique because it's small, the Philly campus. It's intimate, it has professors that care, and it feels like home.
The atmosphere and just adult education is different than your traditional. Just the experience of, them including real life experience with also, professors that understand that you work and you do have some experience in the fields.
When I came here, it was like open arms. It's like a right at home type of feeling. You're gonna feel right at home, and I really, really enjoyed it.
Dr. Ballantyne made an impact on my life. He put me in the right direction, and he just led me up for success.
In 2019, I was part of the baseball team, and we won the MAC championship. And then also recently, we just competed in the Tech Bridge competition, and we were a finalist, so it was very awesome.
Making it to the very end and just gaining experience for the career that I'm about to partake on.
Definitely most proud of my undergrad degree here at AU in political science, and then also my organizational leadership degree, because like I said, it's been a long journey with my health, and just Alvernia has been so accommodating on every level.
The first thing that happened when I stepped on Alvernia before I was a freshman my senior year of high school, the first thing, they gave me a hug, and it just felt like at home. As soon as I got that hug, it sounds so cliche, but when you step on a place that you know is home, you'll feel it as soon as you get there.
I'm originally from Morocco. Okay, I came to the United States in 2010. I will say I'm the only, child in my family that actually reached this level of education, which is I'm super happy with again. I know my mom, she's not going to be here. However, I'd have to go live on the social media so they can see my graduation and all that.
Graduating, of course, with my bachelor's in social work, I'm just excited that God has allowed me to finish my bachelor's degree, and I'm just overwhelmed about the whole thing.
I really just loved all of the professors that I had here at Schuylkill. They were so nice and so helpful and always there for me when I had any questions at all.
What makes Alvernia unique for me is the personalized instruction. I started here in 1989. I raised my children when I came back. So I'm here again. I'm graduating for the second time. And what I love is the personalized instruction of our professors. I love that I'm just not a number here.
The people and Res Life. I'm a stickler for Res Life because I'm a head already now, so I very much support Res Life and everything that we do and try to do. So that's what sticks out the most to me.
So I think the most unique thing about Alvernia is definitely the active nuns on campus. I really loved their presence, and I loved coming here and being able to be a work study with the nuns. I worked for 3 years with Sister Sean, at the Mother House with the McGlynn Conference Center, and I really enjoyed my time there with her.
I think I'm most proud of being my first generation college student. Not anyone in my family has been to college, so graduating with my bachelor's in May is going to be amazing to them and to me because nobody has ever graduated from college. So.
Yes, I would say every course here at Alvernia, I feel like I got a real world learning and experience. But I would say my last year with the
Good morning. Let us pray. To the Creator who has called us each by name, as we hear our own names spoken aloud today and receive diplomas and acknowledgement of our accomplishments, let us also hear your voice calling each one present to receive a word of purpose and direction in life. We celebrate finishing a chapter in our own history that we may continue from this day and this place to create outstanding stories that surround us every day and in all places we may find ourselves. And so, with friends and family who have gathered to encourage and support these graduates, we welcome the presence of our Creator, who has anticipated this moment from the beginning of time. Amen.
The last time I did this, I forgot to remind people that it was okay to sit down, so please take a seat and be comfortable. It was my first time. I was a little nervous. We really do pack them in here, huh? Wow. Happy day to all, and to all of our parents and spouses, sons and daughters, friends and family, faculty, staff, trustees, honored guests, and most of all, the members of our Alvernia University graduating class of 2022. I welcome all of you. Last year we did this in two sessions because we had two graduating groups. This year we're doing it in two sessions because there's so many of you. We needed to break it into the colleges. So this morning we graduate the classes of our College of Health Science and College of STEAM. We recognize achievements of all of our students, whether you earned an undergraduate degree or a graduate degree, attended classes day, night, or online, or in Philadelphia, Pottsville, or right here in Reading today. We salute your accomplishments. Masks off, masks on, in person, online, game on, game canceled, box lunches, and now a large celebration. We made it. 672 of you, 182 of you as first-generation college graduates just like me. We made it. Let's give this group a round of applause. My comments today will include a quote, a quiz, yes, exams are not over yet, and another quote. Many of you know how much I like quotes. I usually pick on Churchill or Lincoln or Kennedy for such inspirations, but not today. Today's quote comes from one of you, Jake Taylor, a CJ and philosophy major, and it goes something like this. Scholarship allows you to transcend all of the past challenges to truly become the person you want to become. I can think of no better words to describe the transformational experience at AU as we get you ready to make a living and a life. Now for the quiz. This is only for graduates, although parents could probably answer as well. I need some loud responses from the graduates, so get ready for me. So here we go. We say we like to provide you 5 transformational experiences while you're here with us, or as Jake would say, we provide the tools to truly become the person you want to be. So here we go. Did you learn a value system, peacemaking, collegiality, service? Yes, graduates? Yes, all right. That's not too bad, but next one a little louder. Did you bring those values together through service in the community? Yes? All right. Did we stretch your mind with your liberal arts education, human behavior, critical thinking, human experience, and your great thinkers? Yes? Yes, all right. Did you get in-depth training in your major, in your technical area? I know the answer to that's yes, you don't even have to answer. And did you get out and apply that in an internship or a clinical rotation or a project? Yes? Excellent. One no. Well, it's always at the center. Even with that, I think we passed the quiz, and the quiz was really for us, not for you. But congratulations to our faculty, staff, administrators, and trustees. You did a great job. Graduates, as you celebrate, also express your gratitude to those who believed in you, sacrificed for you, helped lead you to this significant achievement. Churchill said, "Gratitude is not only the greatest of virtues, but the parent of all others." So it is the perfect time to thank faculty, staff, administrators for their dedication to your success, and an opportunity for some new traditions here at AU for those of you so that you can thank people who helped you along the way. You can present your Alvernia stole to someone who supported you and made a difference. You can recognize all of those who supported you with a picture in front of the wolf. Just a few ways to say thank you. As president of Alvernia University, I want to leave you with two final thoughts. Be lifelong learners and be engaged citizens, and get involved in your community, our community, and make a difference. Honestly, we miss you already. As we say in Texas, y'all come back and see us. And let me offer one final round of congratulations to the class of 2022. I'd now like to introduce the Chairman of the Board of Trustees, CEO of Fromm Electric, Mike Fromm, for his remarks from the Board of Trustees. Welcome, Mike.
Thank you, President Loyak. Before I address our graduates, I'd like to recognize President Loyak, his senior leadership team, our amazing faculty, and all the dedicated employees of Alvernia for another successful year during ongoing pandemic conditions. On behalf of the Board of Trustees, I'm delighted to extend my sincere congratulations to the class of 2022. We also want to offer greetings and gratitude to the families and friends of those receiving degrees today. We know how proud you are of these graduates and of their accomplishments, and we share your pride. Few moments are as memorable as your college graduation, whether you're receiving an undergraduate or graduate degree. It's a turning point that marks the end of a transformative period in every student's life. But it also serves as a launch point for the next exciting, memorable, and maybe even a bit frightening phase where you will use your education, as we like to say, to do well and to do good. I recently attended commencement ceremonies at another institution where the keynote speaker, journalist and former California First Lady Maria Shriver, encouraged graduates not only to confront, but also to embrace their fears about the future. The message was that fear is not unhealthy unless one allows it to paralyze them into inaction. Conversely, fear can be a productive catalyst for growth. By embracing that which terrifies you, she observed, you will discover that which makes you feel most alive. For many of you who have wondered if this day would actually come, having lived through a pandemic with fear of the unknown when no one could predict the outcome, and fear for the health and well-being of yourselves and your families when no one could assure you that you were safe, your bravery in the face of these uncertainties and your presence here today are the best evidence that you've developed the ability to trust in yourselves and to persevere at times when others might shrink from the challenge. You have much to be proud of. The trustees may not be a group that you know or often see, but I can assure you that we take our responsibility very seriously for ensuring a quality education and a positive experience at Alvernia. And we wish you well as you prepare to embark on the next chapter of your lives. In fact, this is the best day of the year for trustees since we get to celebrate with you and your families the fulfillment of your hard work. Today, recognizing what you've achieved, we're filled with optimism for the future. Lastly, I want to echo President Loyak's sentiment today should be a time of reflection and gratitude. And so now I'd like to ask the parents, spouses, significant others, children, and all other family members and friends of our graduates to please stand if you're able. Graduates, this is your time to rise and express your most heartfelt appreciation with a round of applause to thank these special people for their support. Your Alvernia family will always be here for you, and I encourage you to stay connected as you move on. We love to hear from our alumni about the amazing things they're doing and the positive impact that they're having in their communities. Graduates, take pride in your degree. You've earned it. Congratulations to all of you.
Please be seated. Thank you very much, Mike. Good morning. I am Dr. Glynis Fitzgerald, and I have the pleasure of serving Alvernia University as Senior Vice President and Provost. As we begin our ceremonies today, I'd like to recognize a few groups of participants in today's ceremony. I'd like to start by echoing President Loyak by giving my heartfelt gratitude to our dedicated faculty and staff who support our transformational mission and the development of our students. I'd also like to take a moment to recognize our graduates who are military veterans or are currently serving in the military, and all members of the armed forces. Would you please stand if you are able? Thank you for your service and your achievements with Alvernia. I would like to thank the Faculty Honors and Awards Committee for their thorough process in selecting the student commencement speaker. Today's student speaker certainly represents the transformational experiences shared by our students here at Alvernia. Our speaker graduated cum laude with a Bachelor of Science degree in nursing. She received the Nursing Leadership Award and is a member of Sigma Theta Tau International Honor Society. Rebecca is a genuine leader. She strives for personal and professional excellence. She has been a servant leader in her roles in our Alvernia Student Nurse Association since the beginning of her nursing education. She's a true asset to Alvernia and the nursing profession. And it is my privilege to bring her to the podium a distinguished member of the class of 2022, Rebecca Mockamer. Rebecca.
Good morning. So as you all know, I am Rebecca Mockamer, and I will be walking across the stage, graduating with my Bachelor of Science in Nursing degree. My BSN, oh boy, what the future holds, the NCLEX. Some of you may know me, most of you probably don't, unless you are a nursing major. I spent most of my time on this campus studying and trying to be the best student I could be. I guess it turned out pretty great, as I'm standing here speaking to you today. As many of my nursing friends know, I love to ask questions, so I will begin this speech with a couple of questions for you. Do you remember the first time you visited campus? Do you remember sitting on the steps outside of Francis Hall getting our group picture? Do you remember your first year seminar class, meeting complete strangers for the first time? If you are like me and you love to ask questions, your first time on campus was filled with asking a lot more than you probably needed to. Everyone was sick of hearing your voice by the time the tour ended. For me, sitting on those steps, I was beside the only person I knew, my roommate and now my absolute best friend. Walking into my FYS class, I was happy. I had my favorite outfit, my new backpack, and all new pencils and colored pens. As you can tell, I am definitely a nerd. I want each of you to remember those moments and hold on to them. Go back to the moment when you were visiting campus for the first time. When walking on this campus, I remember feeling like I was a part of something much bigger than myself. I felt as if I had this entire family around me. Everyone I met was so nice and just kept saying hi to me. I realized quite quickly that this hospitality was not just to me or the other prospective students. It was throughout everyone on campus. It did not matter if you were a new student or a senior. Everyone held the door for each other, said hi to each other, and even said good morning on occasion. As we all started our college careers and learned about the Franciscan values held by our university, I learned that the feeling of family was not just a coincidence. It was due to the service, humility, peacemaking, contemplation, collegiality taught to each student when they stepped onto this campus. We are the next generation of innovative, smart, capable adults, and we can do anything. I don't just want to stand up here and bore you with my life story. I want you to understand that you are incredible and you can make a difference. You are going to save someone's life one day. You are going to help that patient walk again. You are going to become a marketing manager and run your own corporation. You are going to be on the front cover of a magazine for being the best journalist. You, not your family, not your friends, not your professors. At the end of the day, you are the one who put the work in and is going to have your name on a college degree. Not many people get to say that. I want you to be proud of yourself for all that you have overcome. The long nights you spent studying, the hours you spent trying to learn how to cook, the chows you had to write for Dr. Kevin's class, the emails that you had to read that were never ending. It is all coming to an end. Some may be sad, some may be cheering with joy. However you feel, I want you to feel loved. Be proud of yourself because I can guarantee each and every person around you is so proud of you. Your family, friends, professors, each of them have sacrificed something for you to be here. So thank them. Give them a hug. Stand there for a picture until your grandmother figures out where the camera button is. All of these moments will be collected and remembered for the rest of your life, so embrace the journey. Life. Seems like a crazy thing, right? Just 4 years ago, we were baby freshmen, only worried about what we are going to eat for dinner since our parents couldn't cook for us anymore. Now we are applying for jobs, starting internships, moving out, and becoming grown-ups. I mean, whether you're ready or not, here we are, starting this new milestone. I wish everyone luck in their new journey. I hope you share your Franciscan values each place you go. Never stop being you, because you are an Alvernia University graduate. Thank you.
Thank you, Rebecca. It is customary in higher education to recognize individuals who have made a difference by conferring a degree of Doctor of Human Letters to such distinguished individuals. Today in absentia, we honor an international leader for his continued bravery in the face of tyranny. Vladimir Zelensky, sixth president of the Ukraine, faces the challenges during the 2022 unprovoked Russian invasion of his homeland. His remarkable bravery and outstanding leadership have motivated the collective courage of his citizens and the broader world in defense of freedom and democracy. Alvernia University, along with a small group of universities across this nation, joined in unison to uphold their responsibility as institutions of higher education in promoting the tenets of a free society, such as the unalienable right of individuals to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. Members of the Alvernia community stand in solidarity with President Zelensky and the Ukraine people against tyranny and in support of peace. And so on behalf of my faculty colleagues and the Board of Trustees, it is my great pleasure to bestow upon President Vladimir Zelensky the degree of Doctor of Human Letters, honoris causa in absentia. I ask that we honor President Zelensky and the people of the Ukraine with a moment of silence. Thank you. promoter of agriculture, natural resources, and business, a nonprofit leader focused on building and improving communities, a trailblazing civil servant, and leader in our state capitol. Senator Schwenk is a true believer in the transformational powers of education in our region. And closer to home, she is a dedicated supporter of Reading College Town Initiative, Reading Redevelopment, and the development of the student. But maybe the most important thing about Senator Schwenk is that she cares deeply for each constituent in the 11th Senatorial District, and accomplishments during her 11 years in office have resulted in a better Berks County for all of us to live in. And so, on behalf of my faculty colleagues and the Board of Trustees, it is my great pleasure to bestow upon Pennsylvania State Senator Judith L. Schwenk the degree of Doctor of Humane Letters, honoris causa.
Thank you.
Congratulations. Very proud of you. Congratulations. And the podium is yours.
Thank you. That was a first for me, so if I didn't know which way to turn, please forgive me. That truly is an honor. Thank you so much, President Loyak, and everybody involved in helping to make that happen. And now my second honor is to be able to stand here and address you today, and all of you gathered here this morning. So proud to be in front of you. So President Loyak, university trustees, faculty, staff, distinguished guests, and most especially and importantly, students and family members, thank you for giving me this opportunity to share this special day with you. It is an honor and really a privilege. I love attending graduation ceremonies. The speeches, not so much. Some people have to bear with me. But I love it because there's so many emotions. The sense of accomplishment, satisfaction, anticipation, elation, excitement, maybe even some trepidation and a little bit of sadness. Graduation day is truly one of those milestone moments in life that goes by all too fast. So I hope you savor this day for sure. Before I move too far into my remarks, however, I think each of us present here today should reflect on the remarkable achievements of these assembled students. Under normal circumstances, completing a college program of study is not easy. Under the extraordinary, almost unprecedented challenges brought on by the pandemic, earning a degree is an amazing accomplishment. Lockdowns, quarantines, masks, classes on Zoom, group meetings on Teams. It has not been the path to degree completion that anyone expected or even wanted, but nonetheless, it was the hand you were dealt, and you handled it with resilience and determination. I think that makes your accomplishments more worthy of recognition. So I'd like to extend to you again my sincere congratulations. And one more time, let's give them a round of applause for what they've done. And they deserve it. Also, a word to our graduates, don't forget to thank those that help you to get to this day. Your parents, siblings, spouse, partner, extended family, and friends. They were there when the times were good and when the times were tough. They love and support you, and they play a big part in the success you're celebrating today. And going forward, remember that family and friends, that's what matters. That's what matters the most. I know I wouldn't be where I am were it not for that extended family and support system that's been behind me and still is. Throughout your entire life, you will experience that, I certainly hope. Also, I would like to personally acknowledge the university administration, faculty, and staff. Whether you're in the financial aid office, work in food services, or are a professor, you help these students achieve in their studies, looked out for their physical and emotional well-being, and help them to prepare for the next steps in life. You also deserve a shout out. You know, I want to expand a bit on what President Loyack began with in his remarks, and that's the power of transformation. It's a power that I believe is in each one of you graduates, and it's in all of us, in fact, and it is a power that each of you have shown as you've worked hard in college. I've been involved in education in one way or another throughout my entire life. I believe it's the very foundation of our society. I actually started out as a teacher more years ago than I really care to admit. And then I worked for many years as an adult educator and director with Penn State Agriculture Extension, and then served as a dean at Delaware Valley College. I have seen firsthand the power of education, like the one you received here at Alvernia, to transform lives. In my view, no other institution or system created by humankind has the power to change the life of an individual and the trajectory of a community as well as education. In a real sense, your educational journey has transformed your life. Whether you're a traditional college student, an adult learner who returned to school to earn credentials for a change in career, or you pursued graduate or doctoral work to advance your chosen vocations, here today are hundreds of stories of transformation. Each of you has your own, and each one inspires. There's Bethany, who after raising her children went back to school, immersed herself in college and community life, and is now working to achieve a sustainable community right here in Reading. There's Molly, who when faced with the loss of her beloved father and grandmother, persevered, continued her deep involvement in ministries on campus, and will be pursuing her graduate work right here at Alvernia. And of course, we've heard stories, the story from Rebecca of her amazing trajectory here at Alvernia. As part of your journey here at Alvernia University, you've also come to understand the importance and imperative of service. Service is the power to transform an action. It's a value that underpins virtually all faiths. In my own faith, it is embodied in the phrase tikkun olam, which calls on us to make the world right, to do what we can as an individual for the betterment of others. It is part and parcel of the work of the good Bernardine Franciscan sisters who continue to sponsor this university and indeed founded it. It is a core value of Alvernia University. It is what earned the university the prestigious Carnegie Community Engagement Classification and Presidential Honor Roll distinction. It is personified in the efforts of Alvernia physical therapy students who offered their services to individuals living in homeless shelters during the pandemic when no one else was available to help them. It is demonstrated in the efforts this past fall of members of the Alvernia Student Nurses Association to donate meals to Mary's Shelter from funds that they raised. It's demonstrated, all of you did this, in the service hours you completed as part of your studies. One thing I've come to know and understand in my career in elective office is that government is not going to solve all of society's problems or meet all of our needs, and it shouldn't. There are not enough programs, not enough government workers, and for those of you that pay them, not enough tax dollars, we all do, by the way, to do that. That's why we need energized, motivated, and caring individuals like you to invest your time in whatever you feel passionate about. You have shown that you have talent and the ability to do just that during your years here at Alvernia. You have so much to give, and believe me, your community needs you. One of my favorite poets, Maya Angelou, eloquently expressed the virtue of and the impact of service. This is what she said: "The thing to do, it seems to me, is to prepare yourself so you can be a rainbow in somebody else's crowd." I like that image. Somebody who may not look like you, may not call God the same you call your God, if they call God at all. I may not dance your dance or speak your language, but be a blessing to somebody. That's what I think. As I scan the audience today, I'm struck by the diversity that I see. Diversity of color, of national origin, of background, age. Our diversity is dynamic and beautiful, a wonderful tapestry, the fabric of who we were, who we are, and who we will be. It's really a snapshot of what makes Reading and Berks County, our Commonwealth, and our nation great. Where else in the world can individuals from such different backgrounds come together to pursue and achieve their dreams, but here in America? That is what drew generations of immigrants to America. It's what continues to draw people to our shores today, and it's what makes us the envy of the world. It's what makes our nation a land of opportunity. The opportunity each of you is living in successfully completing your education and now taking the next steps forward in your life. I do have concerns. Our personal and public discourse has become coarse and caustic. We too easily attach labels to each other. These labels are all too often divisive and pejorative. Popular media and social media categorize everybody into groups: liberal, conservative, radical, reactionary, right, left, middle, gay, straight. Our group is more patriotic than yours. I'm right, you're wrong. These labels undermine the principles upon which our nation was founded. They weaken the ties that bind us as a people. They diminish our ability to address the real issues we face. The founders of this nation, for all their human frailties, knew that for this experiment in government to work, we have to work together. That's why they framed our founding documents the way they did, using phrases like "we the people," "the United States of America," in order to form a more perfect union. Whether we like to admit it or not, we are one people. We work best when we listen to each other. It seems so easy, doesn't it? But it's so hard to get it done. We only need to look at the people of Ukraine who are standing together to oppose a war unleashed on them by a dictator. The power of a united people working together can overcome even the gravest of challenges. I know we all stand with President Zelensky, our other honorary doctorate today, and the Ukrainian people, and pray to God that the aggression against them swiftly ends. The sovereignty of their country is rightfully and justly restored, and a lasting peace is achieved. Through the clear-eyed lens of that example, one may ask, how then do we surmount the tribalism that is preventing us from effectively working together for the common good? I can think of no way to overcome these barriers than an infusion of new talent, motivation, and there's that word again, transformational energy, which each of you possess, into our public discourse. That, in my estimation, is the antidote to politics as usual and a proven catalyst for progress. And so, I would also strongly encourage you to consider getting involved in the civic life of your city, borough, town, whether it's as an appointed member of your local recreation board or school board or elective office. Your perspective, knowledge, and energy hold the promise of moving us forward through cooperation and collaboration. You have completed your programs of study in medical fields, information technology, law, administration, among so many others. Many of you have already begun working in your chosen field. Whatever your occupation, whatever your title, Whatever your level of compensation, do your best every day on the job. As Marion Wright Edelman reminds us, we must not, in trying to think about how we can make a big difference, ignore the small daily difference we can make, which over time adds up to big differences we often cannot foresee. Each of you has the power to transform the world. You have it in your hearts, you have it in your mind, you hold it in your hands. Go out and be that agent of transformational change. Please, our community needs you, our Commonwealth needs you, our nation, indeed our world, needs each and every one of you to do his or her part. I know you can, and I know you will. Be that game changer, that difference maker, that impactful influencer in your personal, professional, and civic lives. Once again, my sincere congratulations to each of you. Thank you, and God bless.
Congratulations. Thank you. I'm just going to fix this here a little tight. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Senator Schwenk, for those inspiring and thought-provoking words. It's now my pleasure to welcome our newest generation of graduates. Today, we will award degrees to over 660 graduate and undergraduate students. In addition, we're very proud to recognize the over 190 undergraduate students receiving recognition for their academic achievements by wearing a gold cord. The grade point averages for those distinctions are listed in your program. Today, we honor all of our graduates, beginning with the doctoral students from the College of Health Science, followed by the master's degree students from that school. The undergraduate students will follow from both the College of Healthcare Science and the College of Science, Technology, Engineering, Arts, and Mathematics. And while we're about to begin the lengthiest part of our program, it is, to each individual student and those here today to support them, the most important as we name each graduate. Therefore, we ask your respectful attention. President Loyak. Together with the faculty and Interim Dean Beeman and Dean Rodney Ridley, it is my honor to present to you the candidates for graduation. We will begin with the Doctor of Nursing Practice and the Doctor of Physical Therapy. The candidates will receive hoods by a member of their committee. Before we begin, I'd like to introduce our Professor Chris Wise to the podium. Dr. Wise was unable to attend his own PhD ceremony today in order to be with us, and so we'd like to hood him. Dr. Beeman?
Geraldine Stella Anameg. Scholarly Inquiry Project, Individualized Dietary Educational Intervention for Hypertension Management Among African Americans. Faculty advisor is Elise Hartranft, hooded today by Dr. Louise Fura. Receiving their Doctoral of Physical Therapy degree from the College of Health Sciences, the graduates are Dylan Badway James, Doctor of Physical Therapy. Aaron Javier Rodriguez, Doctor of Physical Therapy. David Metcalf, Doctor of Physical Therapy. Rochelle Lynn Ross, Doctor of Physical Therapy. Abby Teresa Churchfield, Doctor of Physical Therapy. Samantha Christine Marino, Doctor of Physical Therapy. Sydney Jane Gunderson, Doctor of Physical Therapy. Brooke Ann Boyer, Doctor of Physical Therapy. Sarah Rose Bystricki, Doctor of Physical Therapy. Taylor Foster, Doctor of Physical Therapy. Zachary Mikolov, Doctor of Physical Therapy. Michaela Lewis, Doctor of Physical Therapy. Kayla Ann Bain, Doctor of Physical Therapy. Ashley Blackburn, Doctor of Physical Therapy. Brandon Choate, Doctor of Physical Therapy. Brady Menser, Doctor of Physical Therapy. Cody Hart, Doctor of Physical Therapy. Joshua Burrier, Doctor of Physical Therapy. Nathan Breitner, Doctor of Physical Therapy. Joshua Schultz, Doctor of Physical Therapy. Matthew Diller, Doctor of Physical Therapy. Mark Randanetti, Doctor of Physical Therapy. Devin Herring, Doctor of Physical Therapy. Jamie Calvin, Doctor of Physical Therapy. President Loyak, it is my honor to present to you the master's candidates from the College of Health Sciences. Griffin Smith, Master of Science in Athletic Training. Susanna Parolo, Master of Science in Athletic Training, magna cum laude. Sarah Campbell, Master of Science in Athletic Training, cum laude. Grace Santos, Master of Science in Athletic Training, summa cum laude. Noah Walter, Master of Science in Athletic Training. Matthew Wacker, Master of Science in Athletic Training. Eden John, Master of Science in Athletic Training, magna cum laude. Sarah Reinhardt, Master of Science in Athletic Training, summa cum laude. Anna Schollenberger, Master of Science in Occupational Therapy, magna cum laude. Daria Speranza, Master of Science in Occupational Therapy, magna cum laude. Master's Julia Rose Maroney, Master of Science in Occupational Therapy, cum laude. Ashley Robinson, Master of Science in Occupational Therapy, cum laude. Bridget Page Allison, Master of Science in Occupational Therapy, magna cum laude. Maria Panettieri, Master of Science in Occupational Therapy, magna cum laude. Katie Mulbauer, Master of Science in Occupational Therapy. Francesca Smerada, Master of Science in Occupational Therapy. And that's Francesca Marie Wangyao Smerada. Karina Desai, Master of Science in Occupational Therapy, magna cum laude. Lindsay Eberly, Master of Science in Occupational Therapy, magna cum laude. Catherine Gianaris, Master of Science in Occupational Therapy. Caitlin Burkhart, Master of Science in Occupational Therapy, magna cum laude. Mackenzie Wiechek, Master of Science in Occupational Therapy, magna cum laude. Ariana Giebler, Master of Science in Occupational Therapy, magna cum laude. Emerald Eggert, Master of Science in Occupational Therapy, cum laude. Christina Tomko, Master of Science in Occupational Therapy, magna cum laude. Olivia Frudiger, Master of Science in Occupational Therapy, summa cum laude. Michaela Persky, Master of Science in Occupational Therapy, cum laude. Jermaine Hoskins, Master of Arts in Clinical Counseling. Peter Sembalski, Master of Science in Occupational Therapy, cum laude. Madison Potoff, Master of Science in Occupational Therapy, magna cum laude. John Saunders, Master of Science in Occupational Therapy. Ryan Dumont, Master of Science in Occupational Therapy. Samantha Hans, Master of Science in Occupational Therapy, cum laude. Joseph Burgess, Master of Science in Occupational Therapy, magna cum laude. Molly Herbold, Master of Science in Occupational Therapy. Kathleen Kessler, Master of Science in Occupational Therapy, cum laude. Callie Von Devere, Master of Science in Occupational Therapy, summa cum laude. Gathia Demasip, Master of Science in Occupational Therapy, cum laude. Maxwell Slaby, Master of Science in Occupational Therapy, cum laude. Madeline Marie Witkus, Master of Science in Occupational Therapy, magna cum laude. Marissa Martin, Master of Science in Occupational Therapy, magna cum laude. Aubrey Eakin, Master of Science in Occupational Therapy, summa cum laude. Natalie Grimm, Master of Science in Occupational Therapy, magna cum laude. Kayla Witchy, Master of Science in Occupational Therapy, summa cum laude. Maria Russo Lello, Master of Science in Occupational Therapy. Alexis McCullum, Master of Science in Occupational Therapy, summa cum laude. Nicole Acosta, Master of Science in Occupational Therapy, summa cum laude. Jessica Tuttle, Master of Science in Occupational Therapy, summa cum laude. Kyla Gibson, Master of Science in Occupational Therapy, cum laude. Abrielle Hauk, Master of Science in Occupational Therapy, magna cum laude. Elizabeth Stockton, Master of Science in Occupational Therapy. President Loyak, now present to you the candidates for a bachelor's degree in the College of Health Sciences. Yudi Hernandez, Bachelor of Science in Healthcare Science. Nyla Charlize Reyes, Bachelor of Science in Healthcare Science. Talia Gulata, Bachelor of Science in Healthcare Sciences, cum laude. Taylor Geis, Bachelor of Science in Nursing. Christina Iguaoji, Bachelor of Science in Healthcare Sciences. Taylor Suto, Bachelor of Science in Healthcare Science. Olivia Glosson, Bachelor of Science in Nursing. Kelly Gallagher, Bachelor of Science in Nursing. Joseph Skelly, Bachelor of Science in Healthcare Sciences, cum laude. Lily Sankey, Bachelor of Science in Nursing, cum laude. Olivia Herzog, Bachelor of Science in Nursing. Ryan Sloan, Bachelor of Science in Nursing. Thomas Murray, Bachelor of Science in Nursing. Connor Cleaver, Bachelor of Science in Nursing. Rebecca Montgomery, Bachelor of Science in Nursing, cum laude. Nicole Molina Corza, Bachelor of Science in Nursing. Devin Foley, Bachelor of Science in Nursing. Heather Gettle, Bachelor of Science in Nursing, cum laude. Emily Flanagan, Bachelor of Science in Nursing. Alexandra McGinley, Bachelor of Science in Nursing. Marissa Rader, Bachelor of Science in Healthcare Science and Healthcare Administration. Taylor Shirey, Bachelor of Science in Nursing. Kaylin Perez, Bachelor of Science in Nursing. Allison Fiorentino, Bachelor of Science in Nursing. Julio Castillo, Bachelor of Science in Nursing. Rachel Hotskin, Bachelor of Science in Nursing. Aaron Sabo, Bachelor of Science in Nursing. Natalie Steiner, Bachelor of Science in Nursing. Erica Whitmoyer, Bachelor of Science in Nursing. Sadie Miller, Bachelor of Science in Nursing, cum laude. Emily Neild, Bachelor of Science in Healthcare Sciences, cum laude. Liam Kelly, Bachelor of Science in Healthcare Science, magna cum laude. Ryan Moyer, Bachelor of Science in Healthcare Science. Barbie Kantner, Bachelor of Science in Nursing, summa cum laude. Yalissa Ruby, Bachelor of Science in Healthcare Science. Amanda Hassettler, Bachelor of Science in Healthcare Science. Caitlin McKittrick, Bachelor of Science in Healthcare Science. Raymond Bishop, Bachelor of Science in Healthcare Science, cum laude. Joseph Iannozzi, Bachelor of Science in Nursing. Adam Lair, Bachelor of Science in Healthcare Science, cum laude. Lucas Boyle, Bachelor of Science in Healthcare Science, magna cum laude. Alexis Blakesley, Bachelor of Science in Healthcare Science, cum laude. Tiffany Torres, Bachelor of Science in Nursing. Viviana Hernandez, Bachelor of Science in Nursing. Melissa Andino, Bachelor of Science in Nursing. Stephanie Clementi, Bachelor of Science in Nursing. Taylor Pothering, Bachelor of Science in Nursing. Sydney Capoferi, Bachelor of Science in Nursing. Colleen Boyle, Bachelor of Science in Nursing. Aliyah Ulu, Bachelor of Science in Nursing. Melissa Joseph, Bachelor of Science in Nursing and Healthcare Science. Reni Kandara Rapapalil, Bachelor of Science in Nursing and Healthcare Science. Zenaida Gentile, Bachelor of Science in Nursing. Megan Wood, Bachelor of Science in Healthcare Science, cum laude. Marilyn Torres, Bachelor of Science in Healthcare Sciences, cum laude. Megan Shorn, Bachelor of Science in Nursing, magna cum laude. Haley Bastian, Bachelor of Science in Nursing. Maura Elizabeth Oberholzer, Bachelor of Science in Nursing, cum laude. Kayla Shane, Bachelor of Science in Nursing, magna cum laude. Brooke Antolik, Bachelor of Science in Nursing, cum laude. Megan Kuhlman, Bachelor of Science in Nursing. Catherine Rosario, Bachelor of Science in Healthcare Science. Lee Nicole Nye, Bachelor of Science in Healthcare Sciences, magna cum laude. Jordan Homan, Bachelor of Science in Healthcare Science, cum laude. Macy Smith, Bachelor of Science in Healthcare Science. Lauren Dragon, Bachelor of Science in Healthcare Science, magna cum laude. Cecily Ramirez, Bachelor of Science in Nursing. Natalie Cross, Bachelor of Science in Nursing. Autumn Shell, Bachelor of Science in Nursing, cum laude. Jalen Lewis, Bachelor of Science in Nursing. Gian Santiago, Bachelor of Science in Nursing. Dejini Cherry, Bachelor of Science in Nursing. Riley Jones, Bachelor of Science in Nursing. Marie Jo Desart, Bachelor of Science in Healthcare Science. Elisa Cadigan, Bachelor of Science in Healthcare Science. Congratulations to the members of the College of Health Sciences. That's it, right?
President Loyak, I now present to you the bachelor's degree candidates from the College of Science, Technology, Engineering, Arts, and Mathematics. Yasette Espinal, Bachelor of Science in Biology, cum laude. Michaela Aaliyah Hill, Bachelor of Science in Chemistry and Forensic Science. Erica Giannotti, Bachelor of Science in Biology, magna cum laude. Taylor Renee Swigert, Bachelor of Science in Biology. Tram View Vong, Bachelor of Science in Biology, magna cum laude. Davalina Giafilippo, Bachelor of Science in Biology. Carly N. Levin, Bachelor of Science in Forensic Science. Alexis Marie Schwank, Bachelor of Science in Forensic Science. Bianca Jasmine Martinez, Bachelor of Science in Mathematics. Ryan Malang Long, Bachelor of Science in Biology. Janelle Lynn Robinson, Bachelor of Science in Biology, magna cum laude. Adril Havar Macerdo, Bachelor of Science in Forensic Science. Allison Rose Branca, Bachelor of Science in Chemistry and Forensic Science, cum laude. Shakia Shales Capeda, Bachelor of Science in Biology. Keith M. Lake, Bachelor of Science in Mathematics. Brett Andrew Berger, Bachelor of Science in Chemistry and Mathematics, summa cum laude. Nathan William Snyder, Bachelor of Science in Biochemistry, cum laude. Haley Elizabeth Michaelish, Bachelor of Science in Mathematics, cum laude. Paige Elena McKenna, Bachelor of Science in Biochemistry, magna cum laude. Claire M. Huynh, Bachelor of Science, Forensic Science and Chemistry. Megan Shea Eisenhower, Bachelor of Science in Chemistry. Noah Thomas Rock, Bachelor of Science in Forensic Science. Abrar Hilal, Bachelor of Science in Computer Science, cum laude. Nathaniel Robert Cabuena Nemo, Bachelor of Science in Biology. Kevin Thomas Angeles, Bachelor of Science in Biology, magna cum laude. Congratulations to the members of the College of Science, Technology, Engineering, Arts, and Mathematics.
Congratulations to the members of the College of Health Science and the College of Science, Technology, Engineering, Arts, and Mathematics. And congratulations to Deans Beeman and Ridley in this, your inaugural class of graduates. Thank you, Dr. Beeman, for your generous service to the university as interim dean and all of your contributions to Alvernia University. And now we come to the most important moment in our ceremony today. Would all graduates rise for the conferring of degrees? President Loyak, on behalf of the faculty, I am very pleased to present to you candidates receiving the degrees of Doctor of Nursing Practice, Doctor of Physical Therapy, Master of Science in Athletic Training, Master of Science in Nursing, Master of Science in Occupational Therapy, Bachelor of Science in Nursing, and any associate degrees of science, and certify that they have completed all the necessary requirements.
By the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees of Alvernia University and the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania, and on behalf of the faculty, I hereby confer on you the degree as listed in the commencement program and welcome you all to the rights and privileges, responsibilities thereto pertaining to this degree on this, the 14th day of May, 2022. Congratulations.
Graduates, please remain standing. I'd now like to invite to the podium class of 2022 graduate Nicole Molina Corza to assist in instructing graduates to turn tassels from right to left.
Class of 2022, in honor of our hard work and dedication, please join me in turning our tassels to signify our journey of graduates.
Please be seated. Now that you are officially graduates of Alvernia University, I'd like to introduce the president of the Alumni Council, Kate Eck, a graduate of the class of 2011, who will welcome you into the Alumni Association.
Thank you, Provost Fitzgerald. Congratulations, class of 2022, and on behalf of the Alumni Council, welcome to the family. Today, you joined a network of over 15,000 alumni working together to be a force for good for Alvernia, our communities, and our world. Before you move on to your first official day as Alvernia graduates, I want to challenge you to do 3 things for your alma mater. Number 1, stay engaged. You have built relationships with classmates and our dedicated staff and faculty members. Please stay connected with them through campus events and alumni engagement programs or by returning to the university to pursue an advanced degree. In fact, we'd like to quickly recognize all of our graduates today and any alumni in attendance who have received 2 or more degrees from Alvernia. Please rise for a round of applause. Thank you for continuing our long-standing tradition of continuing education. Number 2, be an advocate for university. Encourage high school students and continuing education seekers to explore Alvernia. Nobody can tell the Alvernia story better than you. And finally, support Alvernia. When you're asked to give, remember the generosity of alumni and donors who have come before you. Your gift does not need to be large for you to make a difference. At this time, I'd like to ask graduates wearing gold tassels to please stand. These graduates chose to begin a tradition of philanthropy at Alvernia through a class gift donation to build a permanent fire pit for the quad. 200 graduates chose to support this gift and leave their mark on the university. After receiving diplomas, all of today's graduates received pins from the Alumni Association. We encourage you to wear them with pride as you embrace your new identity as Alvernia alumni. Thank you.
Thank you, Kate. Now I'd like to welcome back to the podium our talented student vocal group to sing the alma mater of Alvernia University. The lyrics are found in the back of your program. Please stand for the alma mater and remain standing for the benediction to be delivered by Dr. Jamie Calvin, who earned a doctorate in physical therapy degree today.
Graduating class of 2022, now receive this blessing to go into the world. May you have the commitment to go into the world being led by the great spirit of hope and imagination, to see the gifts and achievements that our Creator has given you while being confident that the Creator will use you in a mighty way for the purpose to which you are called. As you go forth, put into practice the accumulated knowledge you have achieved and strive towards excellence in all that you do. Go forth with your head in the clouds of ambition towards making life better for all, as well as for yourself. May your voices rise up to pronounce justice and peace in the world by celebrating and lifting up those around you. Go to heights quite beyond your present capabilities as you follow the Creator, who gives you faith, wisdom, understanding, and blessings, so you have the courage to live your impossible dreams so that they will become possible. Go knowing that what you have received today is yours, and nothing can separate you from your love of Alvernia University and the great source of knowledge and wisdom, the Master Teacher, God. Go in peace.
As we conclude today's ceremony, it would be a true Alvernia celebration if we didn't have our Golden Wolf mascot to join us. Go Wolves! Woo! Congratulations, class of 2022!